So we're on page 2 of the notes from yesterday. I think that's page 3. We're at the bottom of page 2. What you're going to do, we're going to go ahead and draw a line between 4, 5, and 6. They're actually 3 different problems, just using the same picture. So we're going to draw a line so you don't get confused. None of the information from 4 goes over to 5, or 5 from 6, so on and so forth. 2.6. So probably use that one. Alright, so use the diagram and the given angle measure to find the other 3 angle measures. We know the measure of angle 1 is 117. So that means we're going to find the measure of angle 2. We're going to find the measure of angle 3. And the measure of angle 4. If we know angle 1 is 117, what other angle do we know?
3.
Angle 3 is going to be 117. You don't have to draw on the picture because we're going to use this picture for all 3 of these questions. So just for you to know. How would I find the measure of angle 2 and 4? Subtract from 180. They're a linear pair. So 180 minus 117 is 63. So angle 2 is 63, which means angle 4 is 63. The next one, so again, we're using the same picture, just different numbers now. The next one we have angle 2 is 59 degrees. So it means we're going to end up finding the measure of angle 1, the measure of angle 2, nope. We'll find the measure of angle 3 and the measure of angle 4. So if angle 2 is 59, what other angle is also 59? 4. Angle 4 is 59, and then how would I find angle 1 and angle 3? Subtract from 180. 180 minus 59 is 121. So angle 1 is 121, which means angle 3 is also 121. Alright, and the last, we know the measure of angle 4, so we're going to find the measure of angle 1, the measure of angle 2, and the measure of angle 3. If angle 4 is 88 degrees, what other angle is 88? Angle 2 is 88. Subtract from 180. So then what is the measure of angle 1 and 3? 92. 92. 92. Questions on these 3? Okay. Number 7 says find the value of W. What relationship do these 2 angles have? They are vertical, which means that they are congruent. So if they're congruent, we're going to take an angle and set it equal to an angle. Because if this is 98 degrees, the vertical angle is also equal to 98 degrees. So 5W plus 3 equals 98. Subtract 3. 98 minus 3 is 95. Divide by 5, and W is 19. You can always check by legging it back in. When you're ready, you can turn to the last page. So we're at the bottom of the page, of page 3. And if you look, we've got an X, another X, and then we have 2 Y's. I saw a lot, because this was on the homework, I saw a lot of people solve this a couple different ways. You can solve it however you want, as long as you get the right answer. But some of us were making things more complicated. These are the only 2 Y's. What relationship do these 2 Y's have? They're supplementary because they are a linear pair. So they're a linear pair, which means you end up taking the angles, adding them, and making them equal to 180. So I'd look like x plus y plus 20 equals 180. But what's the problem with trying to solve this?
It's not going to give you an answer.
Yeah, it's not going to give you an answer. You got an x and a y. So what I would do is I would first solve for y. So go back over here. What relationship do the y's have together? So this y and this y. They're either vertical or a linear pair.
Linear.
They're a linear pair. So we're going to do the same thing, just with the x's. So 2x plus x plus 60 equals 180. So with this equation, we can solve for x and then be able to plug x back in. So combine like terms, you've got 2x plus x, which makes 3x, plus 60 equals 180. Subtract 60, 3x equals 120. Divide by 3, and x is 40. So that's the first part of the answer. So then I would plug in for x and say 40 plus y plus 20 equals 180. Combine your like terms. You've got y plus y, which makes 2y. And then 40 plus 20, which makes 60 equals 180. Subtract 60. 2y equals 120. And then divide by 2. Y is 60. And we could do this because they were linear pairs. Do we have a question about these notes?